Feeling spiritually stuck? This perspective will free you.
Have you ever felt spiritually stuck? Like you've hit a plateau and nothing you do seems to shift things?
Maybe you feel disconnected, unsure of your next steps, or even wondering if you're on the right path at all. If you resonate, this video is exactly what you need right now. Today, I'm sharing a powerful perspective shift that has the potential to release you from feeling stuck and move you back into clarity, flow, and spiritual alignment. Let's get into it. Feeling spiritually stuck is something almost everyone experiences at some point. But here's what you probably haven't realized yet. Being spiritually stuck isn't a sign that something's wrong. It's actually a clear invitation from your soul to pause, reflect, and shift your direction. Think about it this way. Imagine you're driving down a road and suddenly it ends. It doesn't mean you did something wrong. It just means you're meant to choose a new direction. Spiritually, the same thing happens. When things suddenly feel stuck or stagnant, your soul is signaling you to pause and listen more closely. Your stuckness is not a punishment. It's a valuable spiritual checkpoint. Here's the perspective shift that will free you. Instead of viewing stuckness as negative, see it as a neutral message from your soul saying, it's time to realign. Something deeper wants your attention. When you adopt this new mindset, the entire experience changes. Stuckness becomes helpful. It's a quiet, loving invitation to reconnect with yourself more deeply. You stop fighting against it and you start listening. Here's why this happens spiritually. Every now and then, you outgrow your old ways of thinking, believing, and doing. Your soul has expanded, but your mind is still running on old programming. When this mismatch happens, you feel spiritually stuck. Your soul is essentially saying, we can't move forward using old beliefs, old habits, old ways. It's time for something new. So if you're feeling stuck, it's because your soul is asking you to pause and upgrade your beliefs, actions, and alignment to match who you've become and who you're becoming. I once felt incredibly stuck spiritually. I meditated, journaled, did rituals, yet felt disconnected. I couldn't figure out why until I stopped trying so hard and listened inward. What I realized changed everything. My soul had grown, but I was still holding on to outdated ways of practicing spirituality that no longer resonated. When I recognized this, I gently released those old patterns and allowed myself to explore new ways of connecting spiritually. Instantly, the stuckness dissolved. I felt clarity, energy, and excitement again. This is exactly what's possible for you. Here's how you practically make this shift right now. Pause and reflect. Instead of fighting your stuckness, ask yourself gently, what does my soul want me to notice right now? Release old patterns. Identify what beliefs, routines, or practices no longer resonate. Lovingly release them to create space for new ones. Invite new growth. Explore new spiritual ideas, methods, books, teachers, or perspectives. Allow yourself to experiment and play again. Trust your soul's timing. Remember, spiritual growth isn't linear. Trust that this pause is meaningful and purposeful. When you embrace this approach, you move out of stuckness and into deep alignment almost effortlessly. True spiritual freedom isn't about always feeling perfectly connected. It's about trusting your journey enough to honor every phase, including the stuck ones, as purposeful and necessary. When you realize spiritual stuckness is just a loving invitation to realign, it loses its power over you. You become resilient, flexible, and deeply attuned to your own spiritual truth. Let's quickly recap the powerful shift we've talked about today. Spiritual stuckness isn't negative. It's an invitation from your soul. It signals you've grown and need new alignment, practices, or perspectives. Embracing this perspective instantly frees your energy and reconnects you to your flow. If you're ready to move forward and dive deeper into your spiritual alignment, I've created something special for you. Check out the Manifestation Magic Potion mini course linked below, designed specifically to help you shift energetically, spiritually, and emotionally, so your journey feels clear, fulfilling, and deeply aligned again. If this video resonated, please like, subscribe, and comment below. I trust my spiritual journey. Thank you for spending time with me today. I'll see you next time.